We have details of all these stories and more, including business, sport and entertainment, all coming up within the next 1 hour. Stay with us. Thank you very much for staying with us. My name is Martin Isidudati. Let's start from the power sector. And the Ministry of Power is currently in a crunch meeting with leadership of the Electricity Company of Ghana, ECG, over the 2-day nationwide strike by the workers who are protesting government's concession plan for the company. Workers of the power distributor today, September 2, laid down their tools to push government to back down on the ECG concession plan that seeks to lease the management of the company to a private entity for the next 30 years. A statement issued by the Public Utility Workers Union, PUW, on Thursday after a meeting over the matter directed all workers of the ECG to lay down their tools on Friday and Monday to protest the plan, which is being championed by the Millennium Development Authority, MIDA. And we will be going shortly to the phone lines to speak to Patrick Tete Benyami, who is the Secretary of the Senior Staff Association of ECG. Mr. Benyami, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good afternoon, my brother.
To start with, how has the meeting gone so far?
Well, we have not started the meeting yet. Initially, they told us that the meeting was supposed to have started at 10 o'clock. We came and then they said it's been moved to 12 o'clock. So currently we are at the ministry waiting for them to come and hear from them.
Okay, so the meeting is going to be taking off in the next few minutes?
Right.
And did you call for the meeting or the ministry called for the meeting?
It is the ministry that called for the meeting.
So we can safely say that your earlier protests seem to have yielded some result?
That is what we are hoping, but what is happening is that any time they hear from the grapevine want to take any action, they quickly organize such meetings. So I don't see anything spectacular about this meeting. However, we would want to listen to them, hear what they have for us, and then we take it up from there.
That actually dovetails into my next question, which is that over the years, anytime there is some kind of agitation or protest from the government workers, government will call for a meeting, there is an agreement, and then a few months after, they go back to such a demonstration or protestation. What are you hoping to achieve from this meeting?
Well, we have made our position clear to government and all other stakeholders. And you know why we are doing this, because of the gross disrespect, then lack of transparency on the part of MIDA. It is that is leading us to where we are today. We are hoping that at the end of this meeting, they may be able to tell us something concrete so that we can see our way clear.
Okay, so for the ordinary Ghanaian who is, unfortunately suffering from your decision today, we are told that a number of people already across the country who have gone into purchase power are not being served. What would your advice or word be to them?
I can't get you right there.
I am asking that there are those who are already suffering the brunt of your decision, that today and Monday you are not going to be working fully.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Unfortunately, Mr. Benyami cannot hear me.
I can hear you right now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, please.
Okay, good. My final question to you is that there are those who have gone to various ECG offices to transact business, but because you are not working, they are feeling the brunt of your decision. What is your word to them?
We only want to apologize to them. And, it's not easy. The fight we have just begun is not for only ECG staff, It is for Ghanaians as a whole. We are looking at the future and the dangers associated with what the government intends to do, and that is why we have to take this step to forestall any situation that may not be too good for Ghanaians. That is why we are doing that. So we want to beg of them. We still want to apologize to them. We have taken a step that is in the right direction, that is in their interest as well, and hopefully we will come over it one day.
Okay, thank you very much, and I will be coming back to you after the meeting with the ministry for an update. We've been speaking with Patrick Benyami, Tete Benyami. He's the secretary of the ECG Workers Senior Staff Association, and they are going into a meeting with the Ministry of Power. And in a related development, the Ministry of Power says that it is confident of reaching a compromise decision with ECG workers after their first round of negotiations. The Power Ministry delegation, led by the Finance Minister Seth Tekpe, and the leadership of the ECG representatives of the Millennium Development Authority (MIDA) have agreed on an initial roadmap to address concerns of all parties.